I'm standing in front of the Salvation Army Harbor House, where it is very cold outside, so thankfully everyone that comes here is inside. The Harbor House is one of Columbia's many homeless shelters that is bearing the cold tonight. This shelter in particular is turning no one away. Take a look at this video I shot earlier today. The Salvation Army Harbor House usually sleeps 61 people, but it is opening its doors to more due to winter weather. Those who exceed the capacity of the shelter will be sleeping on cold cots in the dining and lounge areas.
When they come in from the streets in that particular way, we don't have any kind of excessive process of getting them in. It's basically you're cold, you have a place to go, you're in.
People staying at the Harbor House will receive dinner and breakfast. Live in Columbia, Shade Bullock, KOMU8 News. After the city manager Mike Mathis announced that he would be resigning, I took a look back into KOMU8 News archives to research the events that led up to his decision. The tension began building last October and came to a head last night.
October 2017, the Columbia Police Officers Association criticized Mathis's office for testifying on behalf of a defendant that pled guilty for 2 misdemeanors and was accused of threatening officers. A month later, CPOA again criticized the city manager for allowing a city official to testify in court. This January, Mathis offended members of the community at Columbia Values Diversity Breakfast by saying what some in the crowd saw as racist comments when discussing implicit biases. In March, Mathis was found guilty of violating Missouri's open record law. CPOA filed a lawsuit back in 2016 after its request for responses to a survey from the city manager's office was denied. Later that month, the city council changed evaluations of the city manager from once every 6 months to once every 4 months to increase transparency. In July, Mathis called for raising the city's property tax to make up for declining sales tax revenue, but the city council rejected it. Then came last week, the so-called miscommunication on community-oriented policing, ending with Mathis's resignation.
Mayor Brian Treese thanked Mathis for his time and work, saying he helped the city economy. Live in studio, Shade Bullock, KOMU8. If you skipped the lines today at big box stores, or even if you didn't, there's still time to save money. Tomorrow is Small Business Saturday, and some Columbia businesses were preparing for it today. Small Business Saturday encourages community members to shop local. A national survey shows 108 million consumers shopped or dined at local businesses on Small Business Saturday last year. That same survey shows 90% of consumers think the day makes a positive economic impact on the community.
You're keeping the dollars right here at home, and it's like the shops invest in the community, and like I said, it's really good. You get that specialized touch.
It really supports the family businesses instead of just like the chain markets, and it's really supportive of all the businesses downtown.
If you're wondering about local deals, I talked to several local shops that are offering between 10 to 25% off clothes and shoes. Plus, all downtown Columbia parking garages are free on the weekends, so you shouldn't have too much trouble finding a place to park. In studio, Shade Bullock, KOMU8 News. Columbia Better Business Bureau recommends Mid-Missourians to steer clear of the Secret Sister holiday gift exchange because it could be an illegal pyramid scheme. The gift exchange is usually found on social media and claims that participants will receive up to 36 gifts in exchange for sending one gift at the value of $10. Members of the exchange are required to provide personal information, including their home address. This type of pyramid scam is illegal.
The U.S. Postal Inspection Service has laws on gambling and pyramid schemes that outlaw gift chains like this, and participants could be subject to penalties and mail fraud.
Other people had a positive experience with the gift exchange. Maddie Churchill received 8 gifts in exchange for her one $10 gift.
I mean, I didn't get like the 36 gifts that they say, but I definitely got a lot out of it, and it was kind of cool just to get random gifts in the mail every day from random people.
A way for people to monitor scams in their community is the BBB Scam Tracker, which can be found on Columbia's BBB's website. The Scam Tracker shows how much money people might be losing, where the scam took place, and allows people to report scams themselves. Live in studio, Shade Bullock, KOMU8 News.